Guys, bam, 500 subscribers. Thanks for being one of them. I appreciate you following me on my journey, and I look forward to being able to provide some good content. So I wanted to kind of talk about why I do what I do. So about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I started listening to this podcast called Chasing Scratch. And they were talking about trying to get to scratch and what they're doing and all that, but they didn't give me the what are you really doing, what tools are you using. They had some content. These guys are freaking hilarious. You need to follow them. I'll put the link below, but it's on any podcast. Chasing Scratch, one of the highest followed podcasts. But why I do what I do is I want to provide you with everything I'm doing to get down to where I can compete on the Champions Tour. Huge dream, right? Right now, I started off at 10.1. I'm down to an 8.8 after my round today. I'm guessing maybe I should be below an 8, maybe. We'll see. I don't understand the handicap because I use the formulas they did and it doesn't work out that way. I want to add a couple things. First, the reason I'm also doing this is it's an accountability factor. Posting what I'm doing and what I'm working on and how much I practice, it's accountability, and what I'm doing and posting on this website is a way for me to continue to push, because sometimes we get wrapped up so much in life and work and I don't want to practice tonight, but because of this channel it pushes me a little bit harder to work a little bit more. I wanted to give you a chance to see who it is that influenced me to do what I'm doing today. So that is these guys. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to introduce you to the reason that I'm doing this, and these are the Chasing Scratch guys. This is Eli, Mike.
Yo.
Hey.
So what is your podcast about?
Getting to zero.
It's about optimism and stupidity, and I'll wrap that up into one. But yeah, we were 11 handicaps, and we're trying to get to zero. And if you want to know more about that, you can listen to it.
Link is below on their podcast. Of course, I'm going to call it out.
Yeah,
hopefully. But I just want to introduce you to these guys. Thanks for coming to Austin and spending time with us and doing what you guys are doing.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Yeah.
All right.
Austin's awesome.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
So one of the things I do want to note is I am not an instructor. I am a professional, but I am not an instructor. So what I give you is what I'm working on and what I'm working towards and what I'm working on with my coach. I'm not a teacher. I'm not trying to teach you how to do things. I'm just trying to show you what I've learned, just to add some more benefit to you. There's a lot of great instructors on Facebook that do that for a living. I'm not one of those. I'm just trying to get there. So one of the cool things when the Chasing Scratch guys were here was I had a chance to spend time doing a wedge fitting, and I am telling you right now, gosh, what did I end up with? I'm telling you right now, I ended up with a 60 degree SM9, 10 degree with an S. Okay, that stands for stricker. I ended up with a 5412D. I don't know, Davis? No, I don't know. I don't remember who they said it was. But I also have a 48 degree 10F. Now, since buying these, they are the best irons. I'm gonna do a full what's in the bag, but my SM9s are tremendous. Love them. They feel good, they respond good. Just keep the grooves cleaned. That makes sense, right? You should anyway. But I also got a chance to work with Gray Chalmers on my putting, and super great insight. In fact, here's a little good content from him.
My job is think big picture first. Macro, that's higher than that. So automatically if my ball's here, everything says it's going that way. Great, that's where water would run. Very simple, wonderful. Come in here, we've got the clock. right? This is 6 o'clock, straight up a hill. Go to 12 o'clock, somewhere over here is straight down a hill, okay? This can all happen within a matter of seconds while someone else is putting. I've done it so often now, it just happens automatically. But again, I've just now, because if I'm here at 6 o'clock and my ball's there, as I go around the clock, this is going to go right, it's going to go right, it's going to go right, until I hit 12 o'clock where it's straight again, right? If my ball was on this side, now it's going to go left until I hit 6 o'clock down this side. So I've got two ways now, both big picture and that method, where I've reaffirmed my ball's going right, okay? Then I get behind my ball, and here's what I'm doing with people. And please, I encourage you to at least, I don't know if you use a line or not, spend some time either over your coin or over your ball before you go in there. I don't want you to get over the ball and be surprised. It's a great way to have a look and a read, but while everyone else is looking at theirs, I'll go over my coin and I'll just take a look and get a feel for what I think is going to happen, okay? On a breaking putt, if these greens were faster, it'd be wonderful, but you have a window outside that hole where you can combine line and speed, and it'll still be a chance to go in. Recognize your tendencies if you can. I tend to overread left to righters and underread right to lefters, so I try and be aware of that when I'm reading my putts. I am a feeder of a ball in the hole. I don't kind of beat on it, I kind of just let it fall in, so I overread a lot if I can. Still moving towards the target, because once it crosses that line low, it ain't going in. Never going to go in. So, what I do is I ask myself, what if I start this at the hole? What's going to happen? Automatically, images start to roll in. It's going over there. Right? If I start it way out here, well, that's way too much break. And I continue that process pretty quickly until I get down to somewhere between here on a firm side and a little here on a soft side. Where am I comfortable aiming? And off we go.
Greg Chalmers' organization is MaximumChances.org. He set that up for his child that has a disability, and it's a really great way. I mean, what's crazy is how many kids out there have disabilities, you know, especially on the spectrum. Ernie Els, his child, has issues as well. And I don't want to say issues, that sounds horrible. It's not issues, it is just a disability. And some people don't understand that, and his organization is helping put more education in people to understand that. So when he spent time with me, he actually came over, kind of kneeled down, looked at my hands, looked at my swing, and he's like, dude, it's money, so don't change a thing. I have yet to experience that, but I look forward to it. I mean, today I shot an 80 at a track that is very hard, and I did that from the tips, so I feel very good about, you know, shooting 79 in that professional tournament last weekend. Now 80 here. It's getting there, guys. It's getting there. Thanks for sticking with me. We're gonna push the subscribers over the moon, because I feel like more people want to know, what does the regular Joe do? I didn't play college golf. I didn't really start playing until really starting to focus until about 2 years ago. So if you are in that kind of that 16 handicap range, you can do what I'm doing. There's not a lot of difference, but I still have a long ways to go. So guys, thanks for following, subscribe, like, share, bell notifications, all of that fancy jazz. And of all things, keep the darn thing findable, like I did today. Well, except for one. I found it, but it was behind a tree. And anyway, regardless, take it easy, guys.